Hi, welcome back to the channel. So here we are with the next instalment of the new bike. Seems a lifetime ago when I picked it up. The day I picked it up on my last video, I rode home, had a look around it, put it away, and then it was -3. And it's been -3, -4, -5 every day since. This is the first day where we've got a lovely blue sky. So I'll go for a ride. And done 24 mile. Crazy. Right, so I'll go for a ride. I'll have a chat about what I said on the last one. So first of all, on the last video, I mentioned that I had a GS 1250 that was slightly high, and I loved everything about the GS, and I wanted something like the GS but shorter. And I commented in the last video that this is everything that the GS is. It's not quite a true statement, to be fair, because the GS is planned for off-road and on-road. That's what the GS stands for. Comment below if you know what it means. I can't remember. So yeah, in the last statement I said this is everything that the GS is. Not quite a true fact. It's like the GS but without the off-road side of things. Now of course for me, I don't do that much off-roading, so I was riding around on the GS that I loved, and I probably did a couple of green lanes and a bit of off-road when Kalimoto sent me that way, and I wasn't planning on going that way. But if you set Kalimoto up and you put it to its extremes, it sends you down some wonderful roads. Anyway, that's another story. So the reason I got an RT is because this is the road version of the bike that I love, and that's the reason I did it. This is only my second time out on this, so I can't really comment too much on. It does feel really nice to ride, of course. So did the GS. I love the screen on it, love the sat nav on it. And the first tip that I can give people on the RT is these new ones with this screen thing on them. It connect your phones in this little thing, charging and connected, so you're using your phone data. Now to get this to work, you have to connect your phone, and it uses like the Wi-Fi connection off your phone, so it's like a little, your phone's a little hotspot for the bike, I suppose, in a way, which is fine. But when you're at home, when you try and set this up, if you're on your home Wi-Fi, it completely argues constantly with it, which mine just did, until I turned my Wi-Fi off on my phone. When I turn the Wi-Fi off, connected straight away. So, first bit of advice, when you're setting your phone up to connect to your RT, which has got these sat navs on it, turn your Wi-Fi off first, and it should. I've only done it once, so I don't know if it's a thing, but I'll see as time goes on. But that worked for me when I did it. Okay, so I'm going to go for a bit of a ride. I've still got these tyres to scrub in. I've only done 24 miles. and what I've done today, another mile. So it is 9 degrees, but it's a bit wet on the roads, so I'm certainly, and it's been minus figures for the last 10 days, so I'm definitely not chonking around everywhere. There'll be plenty of time for that. The only other thing I have spotted or felt on this bike compared to the GS could be the tyres. These are Michelin Road 5s, so it could be the contour of the tyres that make it feel different. But when I'm doing slow speed, when I've just got into that car park and come out, with the GS you seem to have to take it over. Just a sec. Hey Cardo, radio off. Don't know why he does that. Very strange. Yeah, so this one, when you're doing slow speed riding, it does seem to tip over a lot easier. Could be the contour on the tyres, could be the setup of the bike, no idea. I'll have a play with it and I'll let you know. Okay, I'll go for a run. If anything pops up, I'll keep you informed on it. I'm going to try the sat-nav thing, this cruise control thing as well today. I'll try that on these cars. See if it spots this car. It's already... I think when it spots it, you see it at the top up there, look. So it's seen the car. I'm not cutting off, it's shutting off. Look at that. These are braking hard. I'll cover the braking case, but I'm not braking. Car's braking. Can I change down while it's doing this? I can. So I can change down while the car's slowing down. Very good. Let's see if see how far. I think once it gets down to 20. No, it's still going. Look, 16. Interesting. So I'm on my back brake. I'm not on me, because if you touch your brake, you deactivate it. How good's that? Oh, 16, 15. Wow. Very impressive. You can't rely on it. Certainly not going to trust it. But I think if you're doing a bit of a run somewhere and you want to keep a nice distance, that. I can change up. Yeah, so you can change up and you can change down. Now the difference with this, I think I've got to have a play with it. With a quick shift, on a normal quick shift, if you've got your throttle on, you can go up through the gears. If you've got your throttle off, you can go down the gears, but you can't go up the gears with your throttle on. I don't know if this is different, so I'll have to have a play. And I'm going to deactivate it and be back in control. Still got to work out how and when to filter with the size of these panniers on the back. Not got used to it yet, so that'll come in time. I think the width of the mirrors are the same as the... I don't know, I need to have a look. If they are, then that makes it straightforward. Still speed's good, that's nice. got the grips on 5. Oh no, I've got the grips on 2, got the seat on 5. So the difference between the grips on this to the GS had 2 settings, which was like just on or burnt your hands. But this one's got 5 settings, so it gives you a bit more chance. What are these thinking of doing? That change just seems a bit smoother than the GS, I don't know why. Might be the gearing on it. To this screen, I forget to put my visor down sometimes. Sun. So the ride position suits me nice, 5'10". Hands are in a good place, arms don't feel, I'm not leaning, I'm sat up quite nice. My screen is get absolutely ditched because of all the wet weather. To the point where you've got to put it down and let it look to see. Let's try this adaptive again. It was already caught on the lorry. When I first heard about these, I've had it on my car for years, this adaptive cruise control, and I do use it quite a bit on the car, even on 30 roads, 40 roads, I use it all the time. But for some reason I didn't think I'd use it on the bike. I think I will, you know, I think it's quite nice. We'll see. I'll probably use it more on big fast moving roads. I don't know. I've got to have a play with it. What's happening up here? Probably could have Westbound them, but like I say, scrubbing in my tyres. Wet roads. Don't know the bike yet, so I've got to use them. To see they've moved along and I've gone along with them. I suppose the only distance using this adaptive cruise control is you can't just get sucked into following the traffic like a car. We're on a bike, you'd be potentially looking for the overtakes when you can, and this adaptive cruise control just plonks you behind them and sits you there. I love the mirrors. These mirrors are brilliant. Of course, the mirrors I've always had have come up here where you've got a bit of your shoulder or a bit of your elbow on, so you're like tucking your elbow in to get a full view. I'm looking in these mirrors and I have not. All I've got is just the very tip of that brake lever in there and an absolutely clear view behind me. So